very patient with that wall. He says, sorry, teammate. Now is not the time. We can't do this at the moment. The last time I res someone, we kind of all died. So this time, we're just going to hold the site. And speaking of the site, looks like the dash is going to come through. Marcus going to try to hold on the fort. They get the 2 trade kills that they need to, but the Jet's still in the smoke. They get blinded a bit, but Boogie's just dancing everywhere with the 3K.
Yeah, and has the spike now. He's going to be planting the Cloudburst. It's going to expire soon. Owen QT watching the flank. It's all up to Nexi to win this 1v1, and that's going to be a no. 12 to 12, Fluffy.
Here comes on in. Kelly has taken that backside. Nova Pulse on towards the lane to keep him at bay, and so is a Nanoswarm towards that back halls as well. That's huge! He finds the 1 before going down. The Kelly S is good for 2 as well. 3v3 retake coming on either side. Operator here for Blurred.
Yeah, well, they get in cover, and Action PH, they had the plan to try and dissuade Kelly S from playing towards halls, especially with that Nano Swarm. Force that close contact, allows Yanagi now to try and come in close. The fragments there, but Eugene S, where did he come from? Like a thief in the night, stealing lives and stealing those takedowns. The Operator, difficult now in a 1v3 retake. Sky Empire, prime position to put themselves in the lead yet again, and that they do. Well, they're giving us a recipe of, oh, some trauma towards APH. Yanagi, what you doing? Absolutely nothing with Kelly S right in your face. Operator goes gone, and it's Sky Empire all the way towards this A side. Sure, the tour de force of the tour de force is out here for Blurred, but yet again, same kind of problem with the op. The range here is very do or die, and really Blurred's the only one who might be able to get the wave, but the rendezvous rather not ready. Blurred also not more so, not so. And well, Derek, maybe the next one. Kelly S is twitching. He's twitching, man, trying to get these kills, and he wants the ace. They need to find him. Micro, run, deny him of the highlight. Look at Sky Empire, destroying the utility just to get the intel. Here comes the swing, and they have the knives out. The paranoia is there. Micro mowing them down, but Kelly S will get the ace in the end.
Reckoning, able to stall out, but it looks like Boogie's going to get 1 at least with his ultimate, still keeping that man advantage to their team because of that run it back. They are in the post-plant scenario, and it looks like the spike is at least planted for Oasis Gaming, but with everyone swinging at the same time, it's going to be up to Nexi to hold the fort at the moment. Savvy taking a look for some swings, but the spray down coming in from Oasis. It's only Wild Oreo in a 1v1 versus Owen QT. Will he land a shot? Yes, Brian! So good. Wild Oreo's going to be able to shut down Owen and get another round for Oasis.
But I feel like it's a good thing. They're taking this a little more systematically. Exotic will take a little bit of decay damage and some pistol spam. And now they spring into action here. Exotic can't find anybody in that initial swing. But Asta is here, and everybody is falling on the side of Naus. The fake is there. Exotic with a quick adjustment. Ja sizzles V-Black. And we have 3 players still alive on the side of Abaddon, but they're so dangerously low that any tap, any love tap from the side of Ja could be fatal. And he's looking for the diffuser, but he's tucked in.
He managed to find Owen QT, but Fall X gets the trade down. 1v2 situation here, as now the tides, the waves, the spike isn't planted just yet, as Georgie finds the corner and Dritch gets a kill. 1v1 here. It'll be a little bit dicey as the spike hasn't been planted just yet. So as you can see, Dritch is having to wrap around with the door. Noise giving information. We'll see as 2 players are trying to wrap around each other.
The lockdown going to be in play though. It's going to force Wild Oreo to make a move. Will he back out or will he choose to go closer? Looks like he's going to go for the fight. Maybe able to get the timing. He knows that the turret is there, meaning he knows where the KJ at least is going to come from. Ready already for the swing, but he's forced to back out. The timing doesn't work out for him, and he gets detained. Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Oh no.
Not like this.
I feel like it's such a risky position for Nexi to play, and he gets punished for that. But speaking of punish, Fall X eventually does fall to Georgie, and they get control of A at least to salvage a bit of the round, but that leaves B open for a lot of possibilities for Game Lab. They're going to summon the Reckoning as well, so it's going to be a lot of space for them.
Yeah, that's a B execute for sure. Georgie's going to charge in behind the wall, isn't going to kill Georgie, unfortunately. Wild Oreo hiding from the smoke alongside Savvy AK. They're waiting for the Reckoning, already expired, I believe. Now with this positioning, they don't want to enter the site. They want to go in as Game Lab. I don't think they defused just yet. They're all stacking right there with a very nice wall. It is open. It has been open. And that's a thrifty round for Game Lab. And now the bomb. Spike now being planted. Really nicely done wall here is able to be going to force to funnel everybody on towards that area. As Georgie's going to aggressively go on top of the wall. The stage is actually below him, and he's unable to run away.
Oh no, the stuns in this small corridor is just going to be so effective. And so much defense with that stage wall as well as the cove to protect. Georgie on the flanks, able to get 4. This Neon is insane.
For spam here, doesn't connect on much, but he tries again. Especially on the common angle here from back hall. Might just find what he's looking for. Dash on door towards the backside. Perfect flash, and that's how you use it, but still Micro comes out. This Kelly's could not land the shot. These Sheriffs just so much more intricate to try and land up close stacks, and we're seeing that as Action PH. They're fending off the push here, but it comes down to a 2v2 still.
Blur getting away with his life. The Tain also catches Derek, so it's really blurred right now with the responsibility to keep his teammate alive. Low HP though after the pot shot's gonna receive RU. Eugene S now cleaning up house. Sky Empire, they force their way to the C-side, to the B-side rather, with a lesser buy, and it's working out for them. That dash in towards Halls, the impact especially by the push, allowing them to have a chance, but Derek says no chance, no shot. Lines him up for himself and takes the round for APH.
Had an idea here, right? Try and, I guess, early control this towards A main, but you realize we just got a free pickoff anyways. Why bother? Stop the showstopper, and Kamzy capitalizes off of that, gets both Disrupt and Kelly S. You always just give props to the courage of the medic on the team, the corpsman, the healer, the support, but sometimes they get both of you in trouble. That lands Sky Empire in even bigger trouble than they were in.
So reliable here for Action PH. Kev's, when he's feeling it, when he's feeling comfy, and especially when his mental is strong, he's one of the players to really watch out for in these kind of squads. And Yanagi now ready to do damage with one hand and heal on the other. 2 left here for Sky Empire. Make that one as Kevz is just rampaging his way to another round. A quad event for Kevz. Too easy for Kevz, as I'd like to say, and it's AP. Speaking of initiation now, Kevz from afar, artillery, and from the above, but RU says, I'm gonna ground you here, good sir. 2 for 2 trade. It's Sky Empire still trying to hold the ramp together, and the lockdown comes online towards the alley side, but Kelly S already delivering with the takedown. Lockdown destroyed, but the defenders towards ramp, towards long, absolutely eviscerated by APH in response. It's all up to Kelly S yet again to make this work, but the blades, they're gone now. The Stinger though can still pack a punch against the low HP targets, waiting for someone to come his way. Yanagi on the defuse duty. Kevzy though across, and will get the shot going. Action PH against all odds.
Well, you see him kind of double take there towards whatever blocked him, apparently, the wall of his own teammate. Retake comes on in here. They have the Viper's Pit, as he talked about. The Kelly S is able to find the kill here as Micro trades him out immediately. Kevzy's down, so not much information gathering remaining on this side. They do know where the spike is anyways, and it's not being defused. They're trying to tap it, trying to bait out the peak or a push here from Action PH, but the post plant is holding pretty significantly. Micro finds the third in this. The flank comes on in, but it's a bit too late. Disrupt, they know where he is. They know he's coming from B long, and the time is ticking as well. Very low HP, and Micro gains the 4th. The snake strikes true.
The strong side instead. Uh-oh, but a firing squad. Don't peek out. Oh my goodness, and he had his back turn, but he still manages to get it. V-Black survives everything. He even gets 2 and gets a 3rd on Wits. Completely blind. Even without that flash, he had to hit that wall block and a big 4K on the side of V-Black. Ja all alone. He has to find some sort of bonus, some sort of consolation prize for this as he sprints back. But Exotic lying in wait. He has his Phantom out. And a bullet between the eyes of Ja.
Great pick to start off. Now his utility is at least getting a bit of value here. Yes.
Oh.
But yeah, they'll still have to forfeit the site.
They have to, man. Again, they lose V-Bucks, so the retaking power is going to be that much more difficult. They still have Neural Theft, so if they can find a body here that hasn't completely decayed, then they might just have an inkling of what is the true plan of Naus. And Ja second guesses. Wait a minute, we don't have a Cypher. The trade is there by NDG, however, as Slatham, he is going to burst into this, and he gets a huge double kill alongside that stun. Now it's only up to Wits here, holding this arcade position down. Looks to play around the ropes, but with his ultimate, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword here. Did ping his last known. He does have a flash. Play anti-flash. They can't even get him, and Slatham gets a big 3K.
to work with Nexi. Georgie is able to take out 4X, so removes the flanker, and again, providing more pressure. Is able to get another one as well. That's their controller. They try to go for a desperate push, but Nexi is able to shut them down. The lockdown in play also. It's going to be so tough for Game Lab, and they're not going to be able to make themselves out of it. Just clawing for breath under the pressure from Oasis Gaming.
Yeah, Georgie again doing a lot of work here on this game.
Even though there could have been the threat of Exotic at the back of B with the curveball, which is always really detrimental if you're in that specific spot. Excuse me. They somehow managed to get to it because of that. Mojer already has the showstopper once again. This could be really bad for them. Abaddon Abyss having none of it though. Very close. Drop on the spike. Ooh. Excuse me, the smoke rather. Papichulo. No. That slow is gonna cost them their lives.
Wow.
It's supposed to be 2, but it's gonna be 3. That's the other one down. And Asta, in less than 20 seconds, has lost every single teammate, has his positioning exposed, and has to go for a 1v5. Just pile upon pile of problems on them. And Mojer, he just knew exactly where he was.
You know what's not funny here for Action PH? That round absolutely costly. They invest, I believe, the 2 or the 4s. They went for that B push, but Sky Empire all across were prepared. They have so much control between the Omen, the Breach, as well as that Fade. So many ways to make hallowed ground from themselves, and just because of that, any kind of ground that EPH tries to take willy-nilly, then it's gonna be danger for them. But Blurred revenge seeks, and perhaps he can find it this time around. Rabbit falls first as the Guardian in hand packs quite the punch. Here comes the Inagi 2, trying to cross to the other side. He has been marked, but eventually it'll fade away. The Paranoia thrown, and Blur gets another one across the map. Disrupto still nigh unbeatable towards Mount. Eugene S now, mantle of responsibility towards his hands. 2 for him, make that a 3, and make that a 4. A roll call here for Eugene S. Take a bow as he make it to match point.
More utilities, they do have the lockdown as well, but Game Lab are very aware of the strategy now. They don't want another Georgie to run at them, so they're going to fight for the A orb right here. They're going to get one opening pick, which is going to be important. The lockdown already removed from play, and Boogie still has to dash if he wants to go for more. But Oasis is going to smartly back off from this. Instead, they're going to attack from a different angle. First Georgie is down, second one's going to revive, and the Prowler is going to stare at a wall.
They do have able to get information at least with a wall with a flash, and Rich survives with 50 HP. Now it's gonna heal back a little bit as Georgie comes from a different angle again. He is just a nuisance to Game Lab. They don't know where he's going to be coming from as ONQT primes his mark onto the head of Georgie. No revive so far. He could find a 3, and that is the answer. ONQT again. Slide. Oh, ONQT is unable to teleport back in time, and that's going to be the Tane onto Chase. Spike has been planted, however, and that's a 4v4 situation.
No way they don't clear this guy.
Chase is hiding! No way! No way he survives that entire detainment, and he does fall eventually. And now this Spike is planted towards Long as Dritch finds 2 kills. He's primed and ready to guard this Spike. As Fallex also positioned on towards Cubby. They can play their time, they can play time, they can do it all. And no, Savvy denies everything away from Game Lab. And there you go. They have the time, and they're able to win this thrifty round against Game Lab.
But Rich is going to spot out the Sky Flash pretty easily and get the Sky as well in reply. The Sage Wall already up there for the off angle. Not going to be expecting that one. Repositioning, maybe even get another shot. Takes a shot at Nexi, but he's going to be 2 behind the pillar for that to land. But they do at least know where Oasis Gaming is stacked upon.
Yeah, the wall is now open, and the second wall coming through, but the Viper wall will be now look at Dritch trapped in Hall, gonna get a flash through. Flash has expired, he's gonna get another kill. Very nicely done. And now Boogie gets 2 as well. 4v1 situation, all up to Savvy, and it's just complete chaos. They get the plant down, but it don't matter as Game Lab wins. Takes it 6-6. Crazy first half we have here, Fluffy.